Good morning, good evening, or perhaps good night. I'm Duskbite, and welcome to the Fluff by Entertainment System. I appreciate your presence here, Issy. Pokeman? Welcome, Pokeman. I'm glad you exist.
Present day. Present time.
Shy Vines, thank you for following. Your future will be filled with happiness and sadness. Though I promise it's worth it. If anyone's new here, well, hi. We're a plural system that streams. We try to have a comfortable community for people like us. People value intersectionalism, who think and care about mental health, and have empathy. It's 18 plus community that likes to celebrate kink, likes to celebrate indie games, small artists, that sort of thing. We like making video essays and voice acting. We all share a body and we all try to make room for each other and ourselves. And we hope you can be comfortable here. Tonight's special presentation will be the premiere of Eternights, a new action RPG that's very much inspired by Persona. I'm pretty excited about it because, unlike Persona, it lets you be unabashedly gay. And I'm pretty sure it's very much in celebration of being bi, in the sense that even though there's only one romanceable character who shows your queerness, the game is filled with bi-lighting. If you're a weeb, you'll probably enjoy it. It does have some jank, I think, based on the demo that came out during the summer and what we've heard about the game so far, but this is a game made by one dev that has an amount of care put into it and what it was trying to do, and also is a love letter to the things that inspired it. And we're also used to jank, so I'm not really off-put by it. If you want to hear more about my thoughts about my impressions before going in, it's on our stream announcement on co-host. Hope you're all good tonight. Love the potty bump in the intro. You're very welcome. I wanted to have a shorter lead-in, but I needed a little more time because I didn't realize that I didn't fill up my water jug for stream. And then I realized I needed to fill up the Brita picture before doing that. And it was also 420, so, you know, I had to blaze it. I don't stop by nearly as much as I want to, but I'm familiar with plural systems. Awesome. Glad I don't have to go into in-depth explanation. Though, there is for anyone who is wondering more about plurality, there is in our About section a picture you can click on, and it'll send you to a page to know more about it. Let's see here. I should probably turn off the music first before I forget, and then my screen locks to the window. I'm already in the game category. That's... Oh, I said early access in the title. I had not realized it wasn't actually early access because I clicked on another game called Detention or Detainment, Too Cool for School, that is also heavily inspired by Persona, and that game is going to release in early access, and I confused the game pages, so I was just like, oh, Eternights in this early access. Which is kind of like, oh wait, yeah, I fucked up there. Definitely need to change that, and I need to change it in the VOD later. Oh right, queer as fuck. I use he/they pronouns, though a lot of folks in my system are more femme leaning. Uh, I'm not exactly the outlier because it's more than just me, but I am the resident gay boy, BOI preferred. I'm great tonight, honestly. Insomnia is kicking my butt. However, you're pretty poggers and brightens up the whole not being able to sleep situation. I'm glad I could be your soothing midnight oil. Because we're burning it tonight. I hear the crickets outside. We were stargazing before stream started as well. Because when we woke up at like 2 a.m., we realized, oh my god, it's so beautiful outside. There's not a cloud in the sky. And there are streetlights in our area, but like on the two streets uh that dwarf us, that sandwich us, literally there's like two streetlights. They're like in any way close to us or hindering our vision. So we can see not all the stars, but we can fucking see stars. And we're used to living in cities, like major cities, and having so much light pollution that you can't see a goddamn thing other than maybe the moon. Or a planet maybe in the like in my namesake time. That's hella awesome. Glad you stargaze tonight. Yeah, it's epic. I can see the moon through my window from my bed almost all night when it's not cloudy and gross. Ah, I see. When you're not living in Silent Hill, you mean? I see, I see. Ugh. Waiting for this game to unlock felt like waiting in line at like a GameStop. I wish we could still do that. I guess they probably do still have midnight releases, but we barely ever buy games physically. If we ever buy a physical game, it's almost always a Switch game, and it's usually mailed to us, and a lot of times not something you can buy from GameStop. Unless it happens to be a game that someone gets not through GameStop and then like sells to GameStop. But just imagine someone getting like so many limited run games that they don't even care anymore, and they're just like, I could trade this in for store credit at GameStop. But if there are people who do that, it's like kind of a hidden gem situation. It is still loading. It hurt me. Oh, that bass drop though. All right, game. I'm with you. I'm with you. So, if it's not obvious, those are the romanceable characters that aren't you in the white chair at the bottom. I really wish there was some sort of customization for your clothes because our immediate like visual criticality of the game when we first saw the trailer a year ago was literally, why gotta be a dude in jeans and a white shirt? Like, can I be not a self-insert? Though at the same time, the feeling of like the fan fiction-esque thing of like being a self-insert and everyone potentially liking you and you know, being the leader and everything, it's not a bad feeling. necessarily, but I do like a defined character. Considering that they are inspired by Persona, I do appreciate that even though you have options of how you want to act, it is role play. A lot of games that are RPG are not strict role play, obviously, but the thing we love about playing any sort of RPG is being able to fall into a character. And you can fall into other characters, sure, but there's a difference between falling into Master Chief versus falling into the Persona 5 protagonist. Because even if you're making options that you feel like you would make in if you were in that situation, because of the demeanor of the character and like a sense of style that they exude and the options that you get to talk to people. I think that NH Bomber Guy's covering of Pathologic, that was also something interesting. You have a bunch of options for how you want to respond to people, but all the options are tainted with the characterization of that character. With Dankovsky in particular, it's like this person is an asshole, and you can choose to be the least assholey of it. But when you're not playing as him, he is the most asshole he can be because that is like his character pure, without your interference, I suppose you could say, without growth. Because you can't get to the full breadth of the story in that game if you don't mitigate his worst tendencies. Though honestly, I think games should have that sort of narrative approach between the player and the player character more, especially as folks that like see games very much through a plural lens. When we play a game, we feel like we are the headmate of the protagonist, even in a game like this. Maybe there's gonna be some tainting of all the dialogue options with an echo of like some, I don't know, essentialist view on the character, but I highly doubt it. I mean, white t-shirt. I love living in such a wooded forest area, but when it rains, the cloud cover is constant. Uh, that makes me think of how it's like night a lot in like Alaska, and how when you're in a dark environment a lot and you're not getting a lot of sun, it's more depressing, just like scientifically, objectively. You can romance a boy. Yes, that's why I was really interested in this game, because the developer said I'm inspired by Persona, and I'm not homophobic. I love Persona, and Persona definitely has queer shit in it, but it always undermines its queer characters. So letting you be a boy who can romance a boy is just licks lips, licks lips, licks lips continuously. And also, this grants us the unique ability as Fluffbite to play this game multiple times and kind of divide it up. Because I'm gonna romance the boy. I am not boy exclusive, but as far as I know, this game doesn't have polyamory, so I'm gonna date the boy. And if there's 3 other romance options, I have 3 gay-ass femme-leaning headmates that would love to date a girl, even if they have to pretend to be a boy for now. Although, honestly, thinks up a mod to change the model slightly to be a girl. Plurality with RPG games has always interested me, but I've yet to experience anything even close. There are 2 dorks in my head, but I can't figure much out past that. I see. Sometimes it's a matter of figuring out how to communicate. We're lucky. I think some people use the term telepathy in the sense that we can like talk to each other in real time. it's not always easy. We have that thing where, well, I think we're supposed to have that thing where you can't imagine things, but like, I don't know, through sheer force of will, we have been able to, but it usually takes like conscious effort. Like, even daydreaming is hard for us. Like, if we daydream, it's sort of like a concentrated like thought spiral going in an imaginative direction. Like, to consistently imagine an image in our head is very difficult. um, it fades to blackness really easily, and the parts that we're focused on are like all we can see, and like the periphery of it can be pure black sometimes, which is a struggle. um, but in terms of audio stuff, we're great with imagination. So it was helpful for us to recognize that we can talk to each other in real time and we don't actually have to leave each other notes. Though there's pros and cons to that, because we don't tend to rely on written communication to communicate, which can be helpful as well. Wait, I'm curious. Can I load my? I could load from after everything, but I'm gonna start from the beginning because I'm hoping that from what the game had at the demo, based on what the game had for the demo, that I can like experience the game from the beginning and it'll be better, because this had months to cook more. And usually the start of a game is gonna be more polished than like the end part of a game, or at least that's how folks say things should be done. A lot of game developers say that, considering, well, the reality is for literally any game, most of your audience is not gonna finish it. Like Steam achievements and like PlayStation trophies and those percentages really show that, at least for the people who have access to the internet who are playing a lot of these games, you have data you can literally look at and say these many people are finishing this game because there's this achievement that is like the end of the game achievement. And actually, now that I think about it, now that I'm on that tangent, I just want to mention that actually is really interesting, because we used to kind of shit talk the, at least in our heads, the whole concept of achievements. And I'm more on the cynical side, so I wasn't expecting to have this thought about how, actually, from a developer standpoint, having achievements and knowing how many of your players actually reach the end game, or say for like Armored Core, how many people are getting past like certain filter bosses, is valuable data. And I think that that's good, and I think that makes me more of a proponent of achievements. Not that I think achievements are all bad, even from a player perspective, but like, I'm not really a big fan of 100% in culture, personally. I'm the polar opposite. I have such a vivid imagination that I've exclusively dreamed lucidly, which is helpful from an artist's perspective, but not good from someone with insomnia because of the increase in nightmares. Oh, that's interesting. You really got me in the second half, because we have a history with nightmares. We had nightmares for most of our life up to the time we were like 15, 16, to the point of night terrors, basically. And we had to learn to lucid dream to like make them stop, basically. It's silly. I think I will turn on VSync. I like the option of motion blur. I don't want to lock in at 60 FPS. I'll try it. I'll try 60 FPS. Don't say I didn't try. Something that some people, not in our audience usually, people that we know give a shit for in our not streamer life, I guess, is that we prefer to play games in 30 FPS. For us, our it's kind of like, oh, 30 FPS is closer to 24 FPS, which is like how a person naturally looks at things, especially things in movies are tailored to that frame rate. Games are not movies, so we do understand that there is a difference, and that because of technology, moving up the frame rate can make things smoother. And for animation and video games, it can be really good because 60 FPS is a little bit less than 3 times the frames of 24 FPS. So it's obviously going to move smoother. And a lot of people are playing it, wanting to play games at 120 FPS and all this shit. But we honestly got into playing games at 30 FPS because it is usually less demanding on our rig, like from a technical perspective. Because the first year we were streaming, we were really struggling to figure out how to lower the size of streams and have them not be like super big, especially before we became affiliate and our viewers got the option to change the resolution. We now stream in 1080p, but we used to stream in 720p for that same reason. So there's a technical side to why we do it, and there is a thought in our head sometimes that maybe it's just a cope because it's makes more sense to stream this way. But I do want to see if it works, and if it doesn't, it's fine, and I'll turn off the lock. But considering it doesn't have this game doesn't have an option to lock the 30, I figured why not try to lock it to 60 since the game obviously wants me to play at 60 FPS like a dick. One of my biggest nightmares I encounter frequently is trying to wake up and ending up back in my dreams because I didn't in fact wake up. So I'm still asleep and stuck. Well, I am not a creation of your dream. Unless you're that one shadow character in Adventure Time. But sans that, you are truly awake right now. Hello. That's the only consolation I can give you right now. My lucid dreaming is forced mentally, so if I have a nightmare, it ends up horribly terrifying me, and if I suddenly wake up, I feel any pain or feelings that I felt during the nightmare. Thankfully, I have a partner that has helped me a lot with this because having them there has helped force my brain to know when the pain is just in my head. I'm glad you have that. That sounds really grounding and great. Oh, you have nightmares even during your naps? I think those are the naps are the type of sleep that we generally don't have nightmares in. I guess we're lucky that way. Though we know people who have nightmares pretty much anytime they dream, which sucks. You can't see in your dreams? Huh. Brains are weird. I like the order of this. It goes normal, easy, expert. I'm gonna go normal. I would hope that the game is most balanced towards normal. I don't want to be like a parry fanatic or anything. English and English. Wait, what voice options do they have? One is Japanese for sure. I'm not sure what the other one is. Maybe Korean? It is strongly recommended you use a controller with this game. I like it when the developers do that. This game contains slashing imagery, adult themes, violence, blood, and gore that some players might find disturbing. Wow, it actually stayed on screen long enough for me to actually read it. That gets points. Act 1.
You brought this on yourself.
Well, a few days later. Gotcha. That was a solid introduction. That was a solid opening moment. Also, an artist has high aspirations when you open up their work and it goes Act 1. Especially when it's not a play.
Okay, now we just need to fill out your dating bio. So, who are you?
Who am I? Who am I? Well, my friends call me Don. Don?
I know what your name is. Smartass. But to get girls online, you have to be more than a smartass.
Do I though?
You have to be serious.
This is my serious face. I'm dead serious.
Great. Now we just need a strong opening line for your bio.
I have low standards.
Yeah, dude, but do they? Fine. I'll just write down that you're boring.
Ugh. Asshole.
Yeah, channel that energy into your bio.
My name is Dawn, and I hate assholes, but I'm also an asshole. But I don't hate myself. I don't know if that means I'm overly arrogant or if my brain doesn't work correctly.
Look, my bio says I can save them from their boring, loveless lives.
Has that ever worked?
It will work. Online dating is a free-for-all where the weak get nothing.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Okay, you're funny, and girls like jokes. So, do you have any?
I have you.
That you do. You know what? I'm going to write that you're a lovable smartass.
I guess that's correct.
Now we have to pretty you up in Picture Shop.
Picture shop.
Don't worry, I'm really good.
I hope this wasn't a mistake.
Everybody does it. Look at me.
Well, I hope the animals are all safe. That's awesome.
I know, right? Oh, dude, by the way, I need to show you something.
Sure, why not?
The Eternights Miracle Anti-Aging Drug is now set for its global launch tomorrow.
No, not that.
Oh, you don't care about current events? Was this a VTuber? I don't know, she's no Iron Mouse. Yuna. I don't know. Makes me want to play Final Fantasy X, but cool?
Right? Isn't Yuna just amazing? Ugh. Her channel has like 50 billion views.
Well,
And
that's
who
not
knows?
everything.
If we work really hard on our profiles, maybe even girls like her will swipe right on them.
But what if I want boys to swipe right?
Anyway,
Yeah, sure.
the pre-sale for tickets already started. Do you want to come?
Oh. Well, I'm not super excited about going with you in particular. Though honestly, I think it's a missed opportunity to not allow the player to date him.
Okay, we didn't get any swipes today, but we don't want things to be too easy, yeah?
Also, I think dating app culture is stupid. You're awesome. I just want him to feel good.
And don't you forget it. I'll see you, dude.
I mean, he's like my magician. He's the magician of my fool. Tissue bots. At least I have you, tissue bots. Our commercials are everywhere. She really is a superstar. This is like the 100th ad I've seen. The phone camera UI got me messed up for a sec. Threw me off in a good way, right? This game really enjoys its presentation. Very vaporwave. There's nothing to really do in your apartment. You can't go all Resident Evil 3 and look in the mirror and have hallucinations. I can't believe
Dude,
I'm
this
betrayed.
new dating app is blowing up right now.
Another one?
This one is cool. It gives you a personality test, and then, based on that test, it matches you with someone. Here's the link.
Sure.
Dope! Tell me who you get!
Gosh, it'll probably just be a reskin of the Briggs personality test. So many things are just a Briggs personality test. Never understood dating apps, but I was also born in the right place at the right time. I've known my partner since preschool, kindergartner, so I'm not one to judge. Fucking Christ. I didn't know about... I'm amazed that the stars aligning in that way. We thought we were gonna be with someone for the rest of our life, and that did not work out. But after going through, but having known someone for a really long time, not our whole lives, but since we were like 12, and being in a long-term relationship with them as an adult, and like going back and forth for a really long time, and like having a lot of history, like in that sort of anime sense, like we definitely have experience with the childhood friend archetype, and we were defined by that for a very long time. And now we're seeing that there's a lot more, obviously, and thinking about the archetypes can be helpful for organization, especially because we're autistic. It's not just like trying to simplify people. It's good to... I find the tropes interesting in that it's easy to recognize on I guess the personal side, as opposed to like, oh, I'm idealizing this type of person, being like, oh, I really like this archetype. Why do I like this archetype? And understanding what like draws us to it, and that familiarity aspect that like shared history is like a big deal. And we also were lucky because that person was queer too, so there wasn't like this sense of like us coming out and the person like mourning the person that we used to be. Or I guess there was a little bit of that, but like much less than it would have been if it was a cishet person. Autism does mess up the whole relationship thing if you're not careful. Felt that. I wasn't saying that it messed us up. Honestly, I don't think we've ever had any semblance of a successful relationship with anyone who wasn't neurodivergent. What I was saying was because of our artistic brain and liking categories, we very much find a lot of affinity for categories, especially what we find in fiction and what we resonate with in art. That sometimes comes up in a lot of weeaboo shit, and we do consume a lot of weeaboo shit. And there's like the different archetypes of types of people, and we recognize that even without autism, honestly, someone can simplify people in their real life to be those things, and can romanticize certain behavior, and that can turn out to be toxic. Not to say that we haven't done that and haven't been toxic. However, in using that self-expression, using that understanding of like how the things we value are expressed and why we hook on to those archetypes, we really begin to understand, at least we hope we're growing and understanding just the type of things that we need in relationships and want in relationships. And we've definitely been challenged by not being in that familiar spot anymore, of not having that childhood friend partner in our orbit, and being like, what other orbits are there? Though we could definitely talk all day about ruining relationships, because we're really good at that. You know, got that beep-a-deep, that beep-a-deeps. Maybe I'll be luckier with this one. You were at the beginning of an Oh, the game is psychoanalyzing me. You are at the beginning of an adventure. Which companion are you gonna bring with you? A tough lizard. Duh. During your travels, you and your companion are tired and need to rest. Where do you decide to spend the night? Cozy Kama. You and your companion find a basket capable of creating all kinds of food out of thin air. What do you do with it? And world hunger. Very. On your way home, you are ambushed. They grab the basket and your companion, and you and your companion run in opposite directions. What do? Chase my companion, duh. I like, yeah, saving world hunger is great and all, but I care about my partner, and there is that like trolley, and this is like kind of this is a more interesting trolley problem. This is the more interesting trolley problem, or trolley-like problem, because no one's dying necessarily, but I don't know what's gonna happen with my partner, and being ambushed for a thing that's valuable, like, I've been robbed. Your life's more important than what you're losing. And I'd rather not lose a partner. And I want to make sure that they're okay. And because the stakes in this are my personal connection with someone, my personal relationship with someone, their safety, and well, the avenue of stop world hunger, who's to say I'll be able to fight 3 people and get it back? And who's to say that there won't still be people fighting for those endless resources? It's okay to put the people you care about and yourself first. Sometimes it does come at the cost of other people, but on the other side of things, unlike the trolley problem, my selection doesn't inadvertently kill someone or directly kill someone or even necessarily harm someone. It's like, hey babe, sorry we lost the basket. If you want to go after it, I think they went in that direction, but you know, it's chill. You're quite literally a lizard. Lizards are fucking awesome. One of my partners is a lizard. a dragon at that.
Want me to send you dirty pictures?
No?
Boring.
I don't even... I,
That was a test.
well,
You passed. We're going out on a date.
you're sus, lady. I don't know.
Oh, don't play hard to get.
Gosh.
We were brought together by an algorithm.
I don't know if that's super great. The algorithm is very basic, but I did like the questions, not gonna
We were
lie.
meant to be.
Okay, you need to slow down. Don't say you love me. Please don't say you love me.
Let's have a yacht date.
I don't know if you've been seeing movies lately, but like, I'll just say yachts are bad. I'm not going with a stranger on a yacht. If you can afford a yacht, I don't trust you to be that separated from society with. Sorry.
Doesn't that sound romantic?
No. I can't swim away from you.
Risking your life to be with me?
That's not what I said. I didn't even say yes.
Ugh, that sounds even more romantic.
This bitch.
Okay, let's meet at the central station and then find a yacht.
And then find a yacht? Shit. Well, free food. I guess the app thinks I like crazy women. Do I? You decide not to think about it too much and go to sleep. What's a yacht date? My brain couldn't stop thinking about the menu. Ah. Well, that happened. That's oddly fast moving for a dating app match. What's going on? Okay, that's way too fucking loud. That seems better. Let me know if it's overpowering with the hits. Honestly, you can get a match. You can get a match within seconds. Dating apps are actually kind of like that, in our experience. And they honestly, there's a lot of questions you can answer. You can answer them over time as you use your profile and post more. It's usually more involved. But like, given the everything that happened and how fast it happened, I don't even know if I had a chance to post a fucking picture. But it may have been that fictional thing of not showing the boring parts, obviously. Dodging right before an enemy attack causes time to slow down. In order to execute a perfect dodge, press A when a red ping on the enemy.
Yes!
And lock on.
Yes! Yes! Oh,
I got blindsided a little bit.
yes.
Nah, I finished with the extra hit. Ugh. What was that? Huh. It must have just been a lucid dream. I don't think there's jumping, but I think I'll get a more involved tutorial a little bit later. That was just to wet my whistle. Nevada, United States of America. Copenhagen, Denmark. London, United Kingdom. Sao Paulo, Brazil. Seoul, South Korea. This is a huge company to have departments in all those places. Fully functional ones, too. I can't be good, though. Time moves ever forward. I'm ready for my date. Well, I guess I do like crazy women. At least I have to use tissue bots. Leave? I mean, I certainly like people who bite. Damn, they having that good Eternights. Oh, it's my phone.
I just saw a street blow up. I'm on my way to the shelter.
Be safe.
You too.
I wonder what city I'm in.
Dude, what was up with that huge wall? Like, where did it come from? I managed to grab a few essentials before coming over. Oh, by the way, do you have an extra toothbrush?
I guess we're bunk buddies now. I'm not even mad that you didn't bring a toothbrush. I'm mad you didn't bring food.
Huh. Why is the shelter so quiet? Ugh, it's freaking me out. They locked the doors? Really? Hey, the world is ending, but at least we can make popcorn.
Yay, popcorn for dinner.
You think we'll have roommates? Do you think they'll be girls?
How sexual people are. Do you need help? Christ.
Breaking news. A massive wall has appeared in the middle of...
Avoid contact from others and wait patiently for help for the rescue team. This is a pandemic game.
Wall was that big? Dude, did you see all the people attacking each other?
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly. It was like going to a rock concert. Not knowing what to do, you and Chani try to catch some sleep, hoping tomorrow will be better. Boop. Another day.
A
Another
mysterious
holler.
infection continues to spread across the globe. Again, the infected are aggressive and will attack on sight. Stay inside.
Dude, are we infected?
Well, if Walking Dead is anything to go on, we might all be.
I don't want to die.
I mean, we'll all die one day. We've survived this long, and that means that we're lucky. Just calm down, Chani. For the next 3 days, you and Chani take turns trying to distract each other from reality. I wonder how we distract each other from reality. I guess that is a really great topic for a fanfic.
Okay, this is bad. What's that? This is really, really bad. Go close the door.
We can't just stay here. We're compromising. This is a dead end. Checking outside. Checking outside.
You think we're the only survivors left?
Checking outside because I don't want to die. Alright, making out is a great way to do that.
For the last time, stop talking about that.
We just saw a broadcaster get eaten. What if I'm next?
Could we just have 1 minute where we don't talk about dying?
When you were on TV, were you only pretending to be nice?
That's not fair.
I'm going to go look around the shelter for my friend.
What? Forget your friend. She's probably dead too.
Now who's not being nice?
She didn't make it to the shelter.
Well, since you're so sure, you can stay here.
Yeah, take that, panicky shelter girl.
Wait for me!
I can't believe we're leaving our room. I can hear footsteps.
I think that's our footsteps, dude.
Oh, never mind. That's just us.
So the run or walk animation actually intensifies depending on how hard you push the stick. So that's the full run. That's like half tilt. Then this is walk. This is walk. This is a little gatey for a walk. But you know, when you wear massive diapers, you kind of waddle a little bit.
Okay, dude. Just be ready to run if you hear anything, okay?
Bitch, I'm running now. Ah.
Watch where you're doing?
My head.
What? Yuna?
They only catch a number of that
I'm
Yuna?
not Yuna. I'm.
The bus I get hit by was Yuna? Miss Steel Forehead.
There's no point in lying, is there?
Yeah, when there's like posters of you everywhere, it's kind of obvious.
My god! It is Yuna!
Who cares who she is? We're all going to die soon.
You're not helping, Lena.
What are you doing then? You're the pop star. Do something.
Are pop stars known for their survivability in natural disasters or for their absurdly high aptitude in combat? Outside of anime.
Damn it, Lena. The world is ending for me too.
So, are you guys with any other survivors?
No, it's just us.
Awesome.
I don't... get your head out of your dick. Or get your dick out of your... Stop.
Who are you again?
Oh, I'm Johnny. This is my friend.
Hi, I'm Dawn. Does everyone you know have to be a pop star for you to respect them?
You're bleeding.
Oh, don't worry. You have a really hard head. It was just strength training. Does it bring it? You have a hard head. Social stats. The way you respond will increase different social stats. They are what allow you to take your relationship with your confidant to the next level. Damn, they even call it confidant.
Maybe you just have a soft head.
Uh,
I don't have a soft head. I'm not a baby. Like, she's a little clever. She's a little clever. You know, she's a reminder that I'm not mono gay. She's a candidate for bisexuality for sure.
he didn't even want to go to your concert.
Damn, salty,
He
huh,
said,
bruh?
Johnny, I would rather lose myself in your eyes.
Chani, I may be gay. Bottom text. But I was too busy with my mouth in places to even look at your eyes,
It was a whole
honestly.
thing. We had a moment.
It was 3 days. It was longer than a moment, dude. Chani. I'm gonna slap you.
What are you people doing?
Oh, you're right. I should ask for a selfie.
It's called breaking the ice. Gosh.
Have you seen a girl with long black hair and a mole under her left eye?
You mean Jisoo? The party queen. She's here too.
Oh, I thought you were just a fan of Yuna. You're a fan of all pop stars. Got it.
Ew, we're risking our lives for that degenerate?
Oh, she's a degenerate? Please. Tell me more.
Warning. The shelter has been compromised. Please make your way to B-15.
The Fluff by Entertainment System. Home of degenerates. We'll find her later. Let's go.
We need to look for B-15.
Well, it'll probably be easier than finding any carotene out here. Shit.
What the hell is that?
We're all going to die.
Lena, how about we focus on surviving instead?
Ah, that's why they have the pressure contextual walking.
We made it.
She's still like 8 feet from
Ooh,
us.
Yeah, that was easy.
Let's hope the rest is too.
Yeah. Let's just chill out. Let's just chill out. Let's just chill out. Oh. Ah, nah. Bye. Hope you live. Okay, you lived. Whoa, shit. Well, that's not a good direction. And that's where I came. Actually, the dodge button is not working. Because until I get my powers, I guess I don't have the power to dodge. Because without my sword hand, I'm apparently an idiot who only flails.
These people don't look infected.
They look deaded.
Why are all their right arms cut off?
This is sick.
Yeah, I saw the same thing at a metal concert once.
These poor people.
What sort of sick individual cuts off a person's right arm?
Well, at least they have respect for us lefties.
We're probably going to die before we reach the exit.
You're probably gonna be on my nerves before I finish this sentence.
Honestly, Lena, stop freaking out.
You being nice to me would calm me down.
You got something y'all want to work out real quick? I can wait.
Eji Duelio. Nan Hangguan Anna.
Lena, no!
Officer, please help!
ACAB kept me alive. Well, I guess she'll never be infected at least.
Guys, we gotta go. Run!
Yeah. That motherfucker ambling. Oh shit. Well, I'm dead. Oh, okay. I got fucking ups. I was like, damn, they caught me. How the fuck that happened? I was like, I didn't read. You press down the L stick and you fucking go at it. Oh, I can't actually see behind me. I don't have no idea how far it is. I don't know if my friends are still behind me. I don't know if they're all dead. I guess it's the age-old adage. In order to survive,
We can hide in those lockers!
you just have to be the fastest one. I'll hide with Chani. Why not?
Dude, I kind of feel weird right now.
After all that time we spent together for those 3 days, are you kidding me?
Please, don't let me die. Not now.
Shut the fuck up before I kiss you.
All right. I think he's gone. Yuna, are you okay?
told her to calm down. I freaking told her. Why didn't...
Well, I mean, she did trust cops, so I mean, it was bound to happen. Honestly, if he wasn't infected, there wasn't a 0% chance that he would have just murdered us all on the spot. I mean, 33% of cops go into random anger fits. Just look up 33% cops.
You're still hurt.
Well, yeah, I'm not Wolverine. I don't have a healing factor.
I'm not a monster, okay?
No, you're a pop star. Where are you getting at?
What?
A green energy appears from her hand. The wound on my head's closing?
You're a witch!
Rude! I think the correct term is Wicca.
Shut up. I'm not a witch either.
Also, why'd you go exactly to witch? She's a pop star. Magical girl? Have you never heard of magical girls?
Then how did you get this power?
She fell in toxic waste, obviously.
I met this strange woman.
Oh.
I've met strange women.
In my dreams, Chani. And when I woke up, I had this power.
Yeah, you're definitely a magical girl.
Wait, your dreams? How? Actually, tell me later.
That was the quickest fighting character offing I've seen.
There's B-15! We're almost there!
Yeah, the game left no illusions.
Of course the lights are going out.
She had nothing good to say. She was a liability. Like, there was like, okay, I have this character model. That's cool. Maybe they were even like a tester or a first character model. It's like, yeah, this character is not living. What I appreciate about the game though is that if someone has a unique character model, obviously, then they're gonna come up in the little text bots. With certain games, especially RPGs, there's a thing where if a character doesn't have like, if their face doesn't come up, there's not art of them when they're talking. That's like, oh, this character is an NPC or background character or supporting character, not a party member or a character that I should really care that much about, or that I would expect to have much interaction with. With this game, they have taken the character models and there's always an expression. Apparently, the developer spent a lot of time with the expression system because they wanted you to be able to tell what the characters, how the characters were feeling, and through more than just the writing. You know, show don't tell. That's part of the emotional point of the game. But also, I'm sure that it was nice to not have to pay some artists to, you know, draw a bunch of character portraits. And also, it feels a little bit more inviting because you can see those expressions happening in real time. And, you know, people psychologically are more trusting when they can see expressive faces. Honestly, there are very few RPGs that let your party members walk behind you that doesn't feel a little bit janky when you walk. Rather, them feeling a little bit janky because they're supposed to follow you, but like they're based on a proximity, and there's a limitation to like programming it so that they follow you if they're not following you in a direct line, where it's just kind of like you can see how they're like falling behind a lot. Though, even in a flesh space, people don't always walk in perfect unison.
I'm here to evacuate you. Please follow me.
That's convenient.
One thing. Is Jisoo Han in this shelter?
One moment. My apologies. Her name isn't in the register. However, the system is currently unstable. It's possible she's at another shelter. We really must get to the train outside. Now!
Sorry I haven't been able to find her yet. Oh, they got a lot of different heads. This isn't a normal zombie situation. Jesus Christ! You could have hit us with that AoE. Damn. I guess you're skilled. Thanks for the help. We really appreciate it. Jesus Christ, lady! Could you have a little bit more
Don't struggle.
not murderizing me?
It'll just make things difficult for everyone.
Let me go!
Finally, I found you.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
Then don't do it.
I told you yachts were super romantic.
Do you just call every boat a yacht? This is a yacht
Did you
date?
feel the love in the air? Baby.
You're trying really hard, aren't you? Oh, I'm hallucinating. Ugh,
No,
obviously.
You're not. You're really on a date with me. I'm super excited. The last date I was on was 800 years ago.
Excuse me? You're the dating app lady?
I look much better than my profile picture, don't I?
Hold her. I mean, I'm not gonna fault you for.
Alive.
Oh, am I? That's good to know.
Barely.
Less good to know.
The silly little girl. Did she really think cutting off your arm could stop me?
If she's a silly little girl, I am starting to get a scope of your somethingness.
I mean, congratulations. You've been chosen.
To lose my arm?
No, silly. Actually, maybe? Well, never mind. You have been chosen to join my team. Here are the benefits.
I prefer Team Venture, honestly.
Survival, unchecked power, having to fight a super powerful entity.
A what now?
Don't worry about that. Don't you want to be the hero that saves the world, suffers tremendously, and gets a parade?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. Fuck you.
Please work for me.
No?
Fine. I'll annoy you into working for me.
So this scene will literally just repeat.
We're super romantic.
So I'm stuck in the time loop.
Can't you feel the love in the air?
Actually, this is kidnapping.
Baby.
My arm got chopped off. You do realize that, right?
Yes, you lost your arm, but who cares? You're on a date.
I definitely care.
I'm super excited. The last date I was on was 800 years ago.
This is reminding me how I saw a comment on a review for this game going, I don't care about any of the other elements like the story or the combat. I just want waifus. I feel like this is poking fun at those type of people. Who are you really?
I look much better than my profile picture, don't I?
Not a day over 1,000.
By the way, you're still alive. I mean, barely.
Yeah, I guess I could die while you have me keep repeating this time loop.
The silly little girl.
Not so silly to
Did
me.
she really think cutting off your arm could stop me?
Can anything stop you?
Congratulations. You've been chosen.
Wasn't. For what?
You have been chosen to join my team.
See, I thought you might give me a little bit more information that time around, but who am I kidding? You're trying to annoy me.
Here are the benefits. Survival, unchecked power,
I like the first one at least.
having to fight a super powerful entity.
I'm not ready.
You are ready. Don't you want to be the hero that saves the world, suffers tremendously, and gets a parade?
I'm not a big fan of parades.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Please work for me.
Okay. I don't want another
Good
time loop.
boy.
That's literally all you get. You tell anyone I did that, and I will murder you. Now what?
Survive first, then we'll talk.
I thought survival was part of this package deal. Well, I guess that's faster than eating. Well, goodbye. Free food was promised. You're not wrong. I just, you know, would prefer to eat it with my mouth. I don't usually eat apple cores, so now I have to shit that whole thing out. And a solid chunk, that's gonna suck later. Sorry. You thought cutting off my arm would stop me? Do they even have panties on? Not that I'm judging. Anyone can go commando if they want. Wait, this feels familiar.
Yes.
Perfect dodge. Oh yeah, I meant to, for the audio, actually turn up the voice. Oh, I do not want the sound effects up. That's probably not a good thing. I mean, I have the sound effects down pretty low. Ow. Okay, getting a feel for it. Getting a feel for it.
She's just using you.
Yeah, that's super obvious, but I like not dead.
She uses people.
I don't have a choice. It's kind of just capitalism all over again. That's weird. That's a monster design that is uncanny in a way that I didn't realize when I played the demo. That like it has legs, right? It has the legs. They're sitting like in this weird way. They're sitting like L, but they also have an extra pair of crystal legs. It's weird as fuck. The elemental fist is what allows you to break enemy barriers. In order to use it, you must first charge your elemental gauge through attacks or perfect dodges.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, I actually haven't done any damage to your health.
Yes!
I feel that it may be just a little bit too, like, it's like it's over stylized, that attack. Oh, fucked it up. Well, at least the barrier still is broken.
Yes!
I don't think it can be hit while I'm in slow motion at all.
Yes!
Oh, this is different. That's pretty cool. Omni slash, bitch. Oh. God. Okay.
Yes! Yes!
Ha ha ha.
Yes!
I guess that was unchecked power. She did not skimp out on that promise.
Why don't you just... You were too late. Return to me, Delia.
What you got going on?
Yes, Umbra, right away.
Ugh.
Dude!
I had to get tacos.
Hey, you're alive.
What the hell was that?
Calm down. Look, I know onboarding can be difficult, but you handled it like a pro.
Oh, this really is capitalism. You used the word onboarding. Well, at least you've given up the illusion of this being a romance.
So, here is the actual job I need you to do. You see that ugly, disgusting tree?
I think you might be a little bit biased there.
That is Umbra. Her rat broke in here and stole the stone.
So that tree's a person.
The
You want me to
stone is
kill
the
a person?
source of everything. I've used it pretty well, if I might add. And you're the result.
You mean my powers, right? You're not like some weird... You're not like a demon or some fucked up god, are you?
But now, Umbra wants to awaken the stone and use it to ruin our fun.
And what will that accomplish, I wonder?
We cannot, under any circumstances, let that happen.
Right. There's no such thing as climate change. Gotcha.
If that happens, everything you know will change.
Change isn't bad. Change how?
Umbra and I are architects of the human mind and soul.
Oh, so you are a fucked up god.
Humanity can only have one of us awake at a time.
Oh.
How do we decide who stays awake and who sleeps? Well, if the stone is used by an architect, it can force another architect to sleep.
Oh, so she's asleep because she's a tree right now.
And if I fall asleep, everything and everyone you know will change.
Well, I mean, I'm a dick. And a lot of people are dicks. And I don't know if you've been paying attention to the human race, but we're not doing so good. I would say we might even be doing abysmally. So, I struggle to see how that's necessarily bad. I mean, you're obviously trying to manipulate me, but like, I literally have no choice, so I don't know why you're trying to get on my good side. But then again, this is capitalism we're talking about.
I love who we are.
Do you?
So, you are going to help me stop her by retrieving the stone for me.
Bark.
Unfortunately, she created these walls between us and the stone.
How smart of her.
See that depressing, tiny little dot?
That's me, isn't it?
That's you!
How did I know? You're a bit mean.
No, I'm not.
Ah, I'm getting under your skin a little bit, huh?
I've put
Good.
my power into your arm.
Oh. Well, can't argue with that.
Take it and transport it behind the walls. And do it quickly.
How quickly?
Because, we don't have a lot of time.
I got this.
Ooh, loving that confidence. Do not fail me.
Yes, boss.
Dude, are you alright? Your arm!
Johnny, come closer. Do you remember this porn we stole from your grandpa?
Dude, we stole a lot of porn from my grandpa. You need to be more specific.
The anime one.
That was a classic. You threw that away, right?
I'm weak.
Dude! Do it?
Guys?
I'll burn it all, don't worry.
Okay, I am done listening to you perverts.
Oh, I guess I'm not as hurt as I thought I was. Well, just brush my shoulders off. It's awkward.
Yeah, let's go!
So this is literally where the demo ends, which is cool. Oh, by the way, white essence is for characters that I meet. So for party members, I guess. and black essences for upgrading me. Give me a second. I don't think any mods were up, and I want to ban that. I love it when we get the positive reinforcement of doing something we know we need to do and then immediately pissing. It's like, I did a good thing. I'm a good boy. Yes, newspaper. In my pants. Okay, the game hasn't actually taught me how to upgrade stuff. You can't save now. You can't save now. How do you try to save now? Wait, hold on. You can't save now. There's enemies nearby. They're right behind you. You're now watching Fluff Bites, where enemies are right behind you. Sorry, I just had to do that. It was just like the perfect opportunity, and I love myself, and yeah, you can't stop me from being weird. It'd be nice to know what all the social stats are. We have found no lore yet. Oh, I can change the difficulty mode at any time. Good to know. Well, it's the thing I said. Expression, confidence, acceptance, and courage. Okay, so I'm assuming not every character who can be in my party is romanceable, because I see the 4 here that I was expecting. But when I go to relationship, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. I'm assuming 1 is Chani then? Yeah, that makes sense. I wonder why Chani isn't dateable, especially because he keeps making jokes about us fucking. New arm. The power Lux lended you. Oh, that's her name. I guess they didn't think to blank that out, because she hasn't told me her name yet. Allows to dodge, and when executed perfectly, slow down time. Oh, I guess the dodge is actually like increased reflexes. So yeah, it makes sense I couldn't dodge before. Death blow. A devastatingly deadly attack that can be performed once you've built up enough chain of attacks. Great sword. Allows you to do heavy attacks capable of penetrating enemy shields. Question mark. Endurance. Allows you to withstand 1 extra hit before dying. I'm assuming this is something that's going to unlock automatically, or unlock, or rather I should say unlock because of a story reason. All out attack. An attack that can break any kind of barrier. And it's a Persona reference. Stinger, level 1. A powerful sword thrust that moves you closer to the enemies while also damaging them. Oh, very Devil May Cry. I didn't know, they didn't tell me I could do this. Press Y while holding out RB to use the Stinger. Blast. So, like a sword wave. 3 swords. Ah, yes, you're very inspired by Devil May Cry. I see you, I see you. And Whirlwind? Oh, I was expecting a Rasengan. That's cool. All out attack! Okay, you also really like Kingdom Hearts. I understand. Great sword. And death blow. Ah, baseball swing. Oof. Rough time they're gonna be having. Okay, so I need to have at least... Oh no, I can unlock greatsword right now. Yuna rank 0. Min rank 1. Sia rank 1. Yohan rank 3. I see. So each different character allows me to go a different upgrade path. That's interesting. They've tied the relationships to development, but then I also have my own personal development. Elemental Light, a light elemental attack that breaks through thunder barriers. Oh, that's my charge elemental fist. Got it. Don't want to go with the great sword. Don't want to save up. Okay, I can't get that till rank 4. Okay, so I didn't have the stinger before. They were just allowing me to know that I could get it. Yeah. The if icon is blue, that means I've acquired it already. Alright. Well, I learned things, and the game didn't expressly tell me how to do them, but, you know, I don't, it's not like I want the game to hold my hand. Shining Finger!
Yes! Yes!
How are you so good at this?
I play a lot of video games.
Who are you?
I'm just Don. How are you so good at this? She says.
Yes!
Oof.
Yes! Yes!
Careful!
Oh, the enemies still speak Japanese. I was wondering about that with the police officer.
Yes!
Oh shit. I wasn't dodging enough. Okay, there's the autosave. That was nice of them. Ow. I was trying to do a stinger, and it wasn't working, and I remembered. I think there's like literally a stinger gauge. Or maybe not. That's probably just my punch gauge. No, my punch gauge is on the left. I think that's my charge hit one then.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah, that is a stinger gauge.
How are you so good at this?
I'm really not.
Who are you?
I am getting used to the combat finally, though.
Be careful!
Yes!
No problem. Okay, and there's a maximum range for my stinger too.
Be careful!
Yes!
Why are these monsters so violent?
Maybe they are hangy or cranky. Don't think of me. Don't think of it as me killing them. Think of it as me giving them a spanking. I just went in a fucking backtrack. Can't really call it a circle. It's just been a segment of lines. Does that mean Amy's gonna come up here again? Nope. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was a dead end. There we go. There was an indication that that's where I needed to go, so I wasn't sure. Act 2. Shelter escape. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my manipulative boss's will. So yeah, that's what happened.
What is going on? I mean, the infected, the wall.
All those people dying?
Also, dude, what's up with your arm?
Does it feel any different?
Arm feels connected.
I felt the same thing with my power. It was weird. Do you think you can turn your arm into anything other than a sword?
Carrot arm?
Ew! Gross!
I mean, you asked.
It's like the arm is showing who you really are. A filthy degenerate.
You don't have to put me on blast like that, though. I mean, who wouldn't want a dick arm, though? Wobble, 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 wobble,
Wait,
wobble, wobble.
You're bleeding again!
Keeping her distance from the tentacle, Yuna puts her hands on my face. A green light fills the room.
I wonder if she was after my arm, too.
Probably. She seemed to be after everybody's arms. So, I guess it's kind of lucky Jisoo wasn't there.
Yeah. But... I just wish I knew if she was alive or not.
Yeah, uncertainty can be a bitch.
We should ask that drone lady when she comes back.
Feeling tired. Well, let's go to sleep.
Great idea. I could use some rest, too.
Oh, I still have internet?
Why aren't you sleeping?
Why aren't you?
I was bored.
What's your name?
Since I'm a part of every person, I have no name.
This bitch.
But you can call me Lex.
Okay, like the airport in Los Angeles? Alright. Lux it is then. I'll leave the other option for another fluff. I should really stop visiting those websites.
Oh, they want to use my social media to spread information.
Hope they don't manipulate your image and likeness to send a message you wouldn't agree with.
I'm fine.
Clearly you're not.
Dude, you don't know how I feel. It's just... all I could do was watch as you got hurt. I wish I could have done something.
We did this together.
Dude, I was useless.
Okay, I can't run in here, which is nice for the, like, mood. Thinking about... that girl, Lena?
It's just... Okay. If the world is ending, are you allowed to be selfish?
It's okay even when the world isn't ending.
I don't know about that.
Well, given how you are a public figure, I can understand that it's not always that easy. Darkness falls.
Click here to claim your own super almighty power?
You know, I'm gonna talk to her first, since he seems to have the bigger deal.
Sleep well?
Flame Mage, thank you for following. Your future will be filled with happiness and sadness, darkness and light. But remember, sometimes darkness is comforting, and sometimes light is blinding. You snore, by the way.
Those are just vocal exercises I do while I sleep.
Yeah, vocal exercises.
I wish there was something to do on this train.
We could talk.
So, What do you usually eat for breakfast?
What's going on?
Why are we going faster?
Drone lady? Are you there? Drone lady!
No drone lady. Only train crashes. Now we're part of the trolley problem.
Come on, get up! Oh, good. You're alive.
Shit. Oh, we got the number of that train.
Chani's over there.
Chani. I swear if they kill Chani.
I'm fine.
Oof.
Is everybody okay?
Yeah.
Better than the train.
Oh, you think you're better than the train because you have powers?
Chani, we're all better than the train. Let's go.
Wow. The inside of the wall looks weird.
Well, I mean, bars will protect your windows from infected,
Be
right?
careful and try not to touch anything.
But I want to touch stuff.
Let's just keep going.
Fast travel. There are cell phones spread throughout the dungeon. You can use these to access the fast travel menu and travel to areas you visited before. Save. You can save your progress near fast travel points. The game autosaves frequently. You can find this save at the top of your load list. I do wish it gave you more information so you'd be able to tell like what kind of run you have going on that save. You are here. Destroyed train.
Yes!
You said don't touch anything. Can I touch these guys? Confidant skills. While on bell, press RT to see what your confidant skills you can use.
You got it!
Healing.
Did you guys notice something weird about the monsters?
Yeah. They're only attacking him. But why?
Because I'm so magnanimous.
Maybe his arm?
It is the brightest thing here.
What about Chani's smile?
I mean... Shut up, dude.
Let's keep going.
What is it trying to hit me with? Oh. Death. It's trying to hit me with death.
I think you need to touch that green light when it opens.
But it's too fast. Yes!
Thanks for the advice.
What is that thing?
That's what I was gonna say.
Let's be careful and... And you just went for it.
Well, you know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
I guess surviving a train crash makes you feel invincible.
Chani, just stop. Please.
Chani, you keep talking like that. You're gonna become the new red shirt.
Wait, those blocks weren't there before.
Maybe we can use this to get out of here.
So this is the way I'm supposed to go. Was there another way I could go, or is that other place a dead end? Oh. That wasn't anything. I thought that was a path. Ah, the other gauge is the confidant power gauge. Ah. Game over. This reminds me of those puzzles in Nier Automata. I guess that resets it. There we go.
Nice work.
I was the one that noticed the blocks.
You too, Chani.
Oh, things are this fucked up already? It's only been a couple of days. Like 2 weeks at most.
Yes. Yes.
Wow! Did that train crash even affect you?
It affected me emotionally. Black Essence allows you to unlock sword skills. You can gather Black Essence by finding in dungeons or killing powerful enemies. Tree skill, or skill tree. You can upgrade your skills in the skill tree. Do I have 3 again? I do have 3 again. The only other thing I can unlock right now is the greatsword. I think I'll wait. I like the ability to wait and hoard a little bit.
What is this infection doing to people?
Oh, look. Another chance for him to show off.
Another chance for me to save your life.
Real fans of mine know how to be supportive. Be careful.
Yuna seems to have a lot of experience managing
You
other
can do
people's
it,
emotion.
dude.
Thank you.
We can do
Johnny.
this!
Barrier breaking. Use your elemental fist to break through barriers.
Just stand there. Be careful!
Dark Souls healing.
Yes.
Oh. I
Watch
fucked
out!
up.
Yes. Yes.
My stinger didn't work. Not that that would have saved me. I don't know if it was the range or maybe just because it's the boss.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, it's because I have the barrier cracked. I have to hit it multiple times.
Yes.
Shit. This is only a tiny bit of a filter.
Yes. Yes.
Got you in the back.
Yes.
Guess I had you dazed. What the fuck? I'm a Green Lantern in this bitch.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh,
What is this?
damn! I was gonna hit with the super punch for game, but killed it already.
Looks cool, actually.
Johnny, you should touch it. We should take a selfie with it, actually.
Seriously?
I'll just take a picture for later.
Chani takes a picture of the artifact.
What is this line?
Should we follow it?
There isn't any other direction we can go.
Well, I guess that makes the decision for us. This big ball is linked to something.
Yes!
It was kind of funny that the game will constantly test if I can dodge to get through doors. They're like, hey, make sure you can dodge.
Is that where we're going?
I guess we'll find out. Let's keep following this line.
Time for another puzzle. I don't know if I'm cheesing it or not.
Way to go! Let's get out of here.
Oh, keyboard smashing, aren't you, Chani?
Honey, your friend is saving your life right now.
Way to go, dude.
You'd think he'd feel like in awe of all this really samey, apocalyptic buildings. We look like we're in the fucking end of Evangelion. I think he'd have bigger things to worry about than being jealous of my cool sword. Oh, shielded enemy.
Yes. Yes.
Damn. Oh, nice. Hits everything. I wonder how I feel the confidant gauge. I was like, oh, maybe she'll be able to heal me. She is not able to heal me right now.
Yes.
If I didn't do that correctly, it could have killed me. Fucking skill checks.
What the hell is this?
I'm lost for words this time.
I'm going to die.
I'll protect you. What is this, remnant? Oh, that's an interesting weapon you got there. Wonder how many people it's made up of. Well, here's a boss. I've 6 black essence. I'm tempted, but I won't.
Yes!
Oh, you got 3, okay.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, I think it depends on the height of the enemy. Very Dark Souls music. It's starting to flow together.
Yes!
You got it!
Yes! Yes!
I love the irony of the fact that Chani was standing right behind me, and you really should have died.
Yes!
Well, that was anime. This used to be a
I
person.
can't believe you beat it!
What, you didn't have faith in me?
More? Really?
Whoa, that one's way bigger.
I found you.
Drone lady! What the hell is that?
I'll explain later. Please, come with me.
Yeah, get no arguments from me. Ah, new
First
train.
off, please address me as Aria and not Drone Lady.
Okay, drone, Arya.
Now, are you okay?
I think I might be a little traumatized.
I think that goes to I think that goes to the territory. Dude, same.
Totally.
Well, I'm glad you're all in one piece. Physically, at least.
That thing looked so scary.
I apologize for putting you in that situation. Our trains are usually more hack-resistant.
It was hacked?
Oh, we got hacked? Oh. That might have been my fault.
What?
I might have pressed something I shouldn't.
Pressed something you shouldn't.
It promised me power! I thought it was the strange lady that gave you guys your powers.
We told you she came through a dream, Chani.
Maybe she had a bad dream connection.
Given these circumstances, I understand.
I'm sorry, guys.
Given these circumstances, it's not surprising that you feel less than important.
Do I need to tell you not to do that again, Chani?
No?
Good. Regarding the wall, we've tried everything to get through, but unfortunately we were unsuccessful. I hate that we have to leave it all to you, but we're out of options. I'll be in touch tomorrow with more details. For now, you can rest. This train has private rooms, which I imagine Yuna is using right now.
I am going to go talk to Yuna and apologize. Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, sleep on it. Wonder how Yuna's doing. At least it has amenities. Could use a mini bar right now. Touch of blood. Is this like fictional language? I don't know if that's a language or not. Or is that maybe Korean? With the top layers looking so much like ZJK, I wasn't sure. Hard to tell. Chinese not in here. I wonder where Chani is then. Hey, Yuna? Are you okay? Hello? Is that a doorbell? Nope. It's a door open button.
Just a moment, I'm changing.
Sorry. Cute, bruh.
You didn't see anything, right? Actually, don't answer that.
That bear pattern suits you.
I said shut up! I know. Oh. I can't believe Chani did that.
I can.
We could have died.
I mean, he didn't know that was gonna make the whole train crash. Have you ever got malware that, like, tried to kill you? You left too soon.
Why? Did he apologize?
Yeah.
Is that really all it takes?
We all make mistakes.
Chani did something he knew he shouldn't have, and you were here defending him. Even though it might make me like you less. You know, it's hard to make real friends in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, it is.
Or so I thought. Until I met Jisoo. I don't know why, but it never felt like she wanted anything from me. Other than my company. We could spend hours talking about music, the pressure, everything.
That sounds really nice.
But then, it happened.
Jisoo, are you there? I need you to come pick me up, Jisoo.
Can't you get somebody else to pick you up?
No, everybody else is drunk. I need you, Jisoo.
Present day. Present time.
Thanks for the follow, viewer's choice. Your life will be filled with happiness and sadness. But maybe a little understanding.
Okay, where are you?
That's a bar, Jisoo.
I just need a minute.
Yeah, and the paparazzi just needs a second. Jisoo, this could ruin your career.
Don't be so dramatic, Yuna. It'll just be a second.
Worrying about you isn't being dramatic.
Jisoo, you came! It's been too long!
You weren't lying? You actually know Jisoo?
I told you I was childhood friends with Jisoo.
Hey! Can we have a picture?
This place is...
Come on, Jisoo, it's just a picture.
They've been waiting forever!
wait! Not here!
Okay, everybody smile!
Jisoo, a musical prodigy, is causing a stir online.
She got canceled for being in a bar.
After a photo of her drinking at a bar surfaced on social media.
Culture's different in different places. I don't think it's her being underage.
Fans have expressed confusion and surprise at this recent development.
If you know anything about idol culture, there's a image of like innocence and like, oh, that's why the fucking red shirt called her a degenerate, because Jisoo then garnered an image of going to seedy bars and being an idol who doesn't care about that, even though she definitely cared.
I wanted to defend her, but management told me I couldn't.
Because that will put your career on the line as well. That will put your career on the line as well.
To be honest, when they said that, I was relieved.
Because then the choice wasn't yours anymore. You could blame it on someone else.
That way, it wasn't my responsibility.
Sometimes it's easier to bark.
But it was. I was there. I knew the truth. But I was scared. What if they thought I was drinking too? It's kind of strange. I've never shared this story before. I wonder how you got it out of me.
Maybe I'm just a good listener. I'm cool.
Oh yeah, you're so cool, Tentacle Boy.
Hey, my tentacle is very impressive.
I still can't believe you forgave Chani. I think I need my beauty sleep now. Good night.
Good night. The first bond. The start of a particular bond. Element fire. So do we have a fire fist now? I have an instant heal now. Available. And a combo finisher. Glad I have a safe place to sleep.
I see you've already bonded a bit with Yuna. You can break through ice barriers now.
Weaknesses. The only way to break an enemy's barrier is to use the correct elemental type, see to the left. Some monsters have stronger barriers that require multiple strikes from the elemental fist. The stronger your bond with the confidant is, the more times your elemental fist will strike a barrier. So, oh gosh, these are all important questions, but I have to know. What? How about Chani?
I have something else in store for him. Bonds are a powerful thing. In fact, they're the source of my, and by extension, your power. The stronger the bonds you forge, the stronger the power I've given you will become.
Well, I guess that's fortunate.
But be careful. Bonds can become all-consuming.
You're certainly not wrong about that.
You can lose yourself in them. Your humanity.
My humanity? What do you mean by
Bonds can
that?
give you love, empathy, purpose. Powerful things that some would give everything to experience.
Certainly.
Even what makes them them.
So, my identity. Well, that's true to life. I think the game just gave me its thesis.
So, yeah. I'd like to apologize for being an idiot. I was the only one that didn't have any power, and I got desperate.
It's okay, Chani. I forgive you.
What? Really? Why?
It's because... I just did, okay?
Oh. Yeah, of course.
Good morning. Welcome to anime.
Now what?
We try not to die.
And you laughed and laughed and laughed. I knew that if I stopped, I would cry.
Okay, so we have to go through 2 of these walls, which are definitely full of monsters, to get the stone and turn people back to...
Just people. Everything.
But what is normal?
Certainly not you, Tentacle Boy.
Everyone, please come inside.
A train can't get through the barriers, right?
Ooh. Apologies. I spent the whole night researching.
That's fair. I hope it helps.
Anyway, I've discovered that the giant you saw last night is an infected hacker.
They can hack?
He has developed the ability to hack intuitively.
That's, distressing.
And he's been using that ability to draw people to the wall.
But why is he doing that?
I don't know, but he's currently attempting to hack into our train. Based on his hacking methods, I have calculated that he will succeed in 5 days. However, if you can find his main computer, I can stop him.
Where is it?
On the other side of the wall.
I see.
Of course it is.
Now, inside the wall, did you find anything like a path?
The glowing line!
Yeah, we never saw where that led us to.
It's worth seeing if it leads to the other side. Remember, you have 5 days before our train is hacked. If we lose the train, it will be impossible to prevent Umbra from awakening the stone. And then we'll all turn into one of them.
Oh. So that's the stakes. I see.
How much time do we have before the stone's awakening?
For that, please have a look at this gauge. This is a measure of how much Umbra energy is in the atmosphere, an amount that will only increase as Umbra awakens the stone. Fortunately, at the current rate, we still have a chance.
Cool. But what happens if we hit red?
The world as we know it would begin to end. Apologies. I didn't mean to frighten you. We have plenty of time.
Yeah, 5 days. It's an entire work week.
Unless, of course, Umbra finds the totem.
What is that?
What's a totem?
The totem is an artifact that speeds up the awakening of the stone.
Oh. Shit.
But it hasn't been seen in 800 years. So don't worry, Umbra won't find it.
The last time Lux was on a date.
Well, now that you said that, she definitely will.
Yeah, if you have any experience with stories, I think what Chinese referencing is called Chekhov's gun. You mentioned it, so it will occur.
Regardless, it seems your time has come, Chani.
Chani will be good at Cinema Sins.
Are you saying what I think you're saying? I'm ready to receive my power!
Chani, I would like to ask you to please manage expectations.
Oh, so I'm not getting powers?
She's not the powers lady.
Oh, you are. It's just that they may not be amazing.
Arya, what the fuck do you even know? How do you...
Don't worry, whatever they are, I'll make them amazing.
I like Chinese attitude.
I'm sure you will. Here it is.
I can feel the power growing inside of me.
Dude, I think there's something else growing inside of you.
So, what can I do? Spit fire? Fly?
Your power is the ability to make him stronger.
That's gay.
Really? That's it?
Chani, I promise your support will be vital.
So, I'm support.
Yeah, like a jockstrap or a push-up bra.
Okay. I'm going to be the best support ever.
Aw.
Tell me everything, Arya.
Hey, Banui. Good morning. Nice to see you. Please don't say growing inside me. Well, I'd rather it grow inside of him than me. At least right now. Though I guess they just really
World's
solidified
changed
that he's
lot in
not
the
a
last
dating
couple of
option.
days.
Yeah, it has changed. Just when I got a date.
You got a date? Oh, the dating app, of course. The first sign of the apocalypse.
I guess hell froze over, huh?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I know. The laughter kind of denoted it. I'm not that autistic, okay?
I wonder if our school is destroyed.
I hope not.
Really? I hated those bastards. Man, if they could just see you now.
Well, I mean, I really don't want to destroy it because people were probably sheltering there.
Powers. Hang out with Yuna? Oh, they'd eat their words.
Well, let's focus.
You're right. There's a world to be saved. I'm gonna support the hell out of you, dude. But honestly, why couldn't I help in a cooler way?
I'm sorry.
Never mind. Let's just move on.
But everyone's different, and people can give support in different ways. Gosh, my brain is going, you're not different, you're just differently abled. God. Nah, I'm choking on my words. Making me strong is cool.
Dude,
You can turn your arm into a sword.
Yeah, but you make the sword in my heart grow twice as big.
I'm sorry for the way I acted in the wall. It wasn't cool.
Yeah, very unbecoming behavior considering how cool you are. But I get it, dude.
Anyway, that's why I started Wingman Services. I'm
Fucking
ready to help you with
Christ.
all of your wingmanning needs. Come
I
around
see.
later, and I'll show you what I can do.
Oh my god! Chani isn't the magician to my fool. It's like Tokameki Memorial. He's the guy who has the inside scoop on all the hotties. He'll tell me, like, how to better manage my relationships, I guess? Or at least how people's moods are, I'm assuming. Wow. Still need to play that game, honestly. How's your crew tonight? I guess we're good. We literally went to sleep early so we can install this game like as soon as it went live, since we had pre-ordered it. I'm fairly happy with it so far. We had a friend that's been struggling recently, and that's been in the back of our brain, which isn't great. But you can only help as much as you can help sometimes. And a lot of times things aren't always certain. And that's I guess where that is right now. There's just a lot of uncertainty. But in the grand scheme of things, we're stable, and I think we're healthy. Healthy-ish? Healthy-ish. How are you? I would prefer hell froze over than I could cover myself in blankets. Gosh. Okay, you make me feel less weird. Sage, considering the fact that we literally will sometimes, in the past, not necessarily recently because we don't have an air conditioner, turn on the air conditioner and then get under the covers because, I don't know, it's nice to warm up in that way. Chain buff. Sorry, Chani buff. Oh, that literally was dyslexia. If you take the eye off, is Chani's name? Oh, sorry. Obviously, this was not made by an American. So like, Chani is probably a name that people can have. There's like a natural name where or like a common name where the dev comes from. But my brain is just going, is that just an anagram of chain? I mean, I wouldn't put it past a game developer though. Calendar gameplay. You are free to spend your day as you like. However, you don't have a limited time. The wall must be dealt with before the timer runs out. You can talk to Arya in the hologram station or go to the wall. So, the Midnight Channel, or I forgot what they call it in Persona 5. In Persona 3 it's called Tartarus. In Persona 5 it was called Mementos, I think. Yeah. Oh, if folks don't know, this is Eternights is a game heavily inspired by the Persona series. You can also be gay. Unfortunately, you can't be gay with Chani. I haven't met the character you can be gay with yet. Blankets feel better when it's cold in the room. Yes, these are true facts. You are unable to go to the wall at night, so remember to plan accordingly. Spend time with your confidants in order to become more powerful. I see. What are your services? Train expression? Do it when you're creating, don't overthink things, just do it. Expression level up 1. Oh, so you'll help me boost some of my stats. Unless it's in your dating profile. I cannot go into the dungeon at night. So yes, the train can provide for all of your nutritional needs. That's great, thanks Arya.
No.
I'm a little sad that it is not voice acting for every line, but that probably would have been expensive. Gosh, yes, that feels so good to call undercovers with AC running. Okay, I'm not, well, actually, maybe, that doesn't mean I'm not abnormal, it just means all of you are abnormal too. I'm not alone, that's the important part. I've tried their food, it's terrible. But nutritional needs.
Dude.
There's more to life than nutrition. Here's what we need to do. Loot stuff. Scavenge? Yes, we should scavenge the ramen stand I saw outside. After scavenging 4 bowls of ramen, Chai decides to scavenge a nap. That's cute. Chilling today, made some super tasty spicy noodles. Oh, nice. I can't wait to have breakfast. We went grocery shopping, like, in Flesh Space yesterday for, like, technically not the first time this year, but the first time at, like, a supermarket. There's one in our neighborhood, but just, like, we could just get food delivered. But it actually, we wanted to pick up stuff that we thought was in the ballpark of it being kind of a waste to get food delivered. So we went to a nearby store and it actually has some interesting things. So we're gonna be eating chicken burgers for a while. In a good way. Oh no, you're definitely abnormal. But in my opinion, that's a good thing. Oh, same. There's normal and then there's normalized. Like, I don't know, being a white cis het able-bodied person. I say able-bodied person because I think there's a lot more like neurodivergent people than like numbers can even show, and a lot of people who say may have like trauma, for example, or PTSD, oftentimes don't know it, especially when you grow up in a society that belittles your trauma. So I actually think that a lot more people are neurodivergent than they think, and they're just masking because society and, you know, struggles with self-acceptance or lack of knowledge, or all three. So Dawn, we don't just need food.
Yeah.
I need video games?
Huh?
No! Dirty video games? No! I need some female products. I wish I had an option that didn't make me look like a fool. Teddy bears?
What?
In what world is... I need pads, okay? Oh, you need diapers. Got it. I'll go get them. No! Just take me to the place and I'll find them. Where should we go? Convenience store? Probably. Need item. Pads. So this is a part of the gameplay loop. I did a little bit of research before playing this game. Confidants will have special missions to get an item. You might not always get the item, but it is like an experience together. So you will get a white mist that is for leveling up confidant related stuff. It's not cum. It's not cum. It's not cum. It's not cum. It might be cum. I think it's funny that what you get with other people is white mist. Sorry, white essence. And then black essence is what you use to upgrade yourself. Well, you know. Black and soul, baby. There's a lot of infected out here. We can't stay long. Coffee beans. Pain relief patches. Snacks. Baby wipes. Oh, definitely need that. Cleansing foam. Chocolate. This is so nonsensical. Pads in the register. I wish I had an option that didn't make me look like a fool. So many games. I hope when we get around to finally playing Baldur's Gate 3 that there's consistently options that don't go, oh yeah, I'm dumb, aren't I? And I guess like I'm sure this is written from a, well, not a cis het perspective, a cis bi perspective. But it really frustrates me because when we were growing up, we knew a lot of women, and it was normal that people around us needed pads or tampons, and although ironically we have autism, and autism is stereotyped as a thing where you don't get social cues and you don't understand wider society as a whole, like a lot of that I would say is a disconnect. It's not something that's like, it's not something that's a given. Like a lot of people can pick up things a lot more passively, but I think in a weird way with autism, you tend to question things, and you don't automatically make connections when they don't make sense. And it's like, why would I do that? And sometimes it actually does expose really dumb things in society. Like, not for nothing, the fact that a lot of trans people are autistic is actually kind of interesting, because the example I was going to use is, having buttons on your zipper flushed to one side is supposed to denote whether or not that piece of clothing is for a boy or a girl. And that's weird to us, and that's always been weird to us. And then when we found out it was just an arbitrary thing that was done, it made sense in the dumb way of like just gender being random. And like even bathrooms are kind of like that. Like it's either frivolous motives or ulterior motives or just random shit, you know? And so like the fact that people needed like these sanitary thingies like wasn't really weird to us. And although it wasn't something we did, like having a bleeding period is not something we'll ever experience. Like it's just a thing that people have and have to deal with. It's not weird. But a lot of people, especially like cis guys, and it doesn't necessarily matter if they're het or not. A lot of cis guys, and I guess like masculine culture in general, likes to either play ignorant to it or be, you know, and some people just don't know, right? But like it's basic human anatomy, and you should know. The fact that they separated classes, at least in America, for like sex ed, I understand on one level, but I think it's silly on another. And I think if certain things were normalized sooner, then it wouldn't be a big deal, and you wouldn't have such a huge division in AFAB and AMAB people growing up very early, because they'd be like, okay, certain people have different bodies, it's okay. And even among people of the same gender assigned at birth, there's still gonna be differences. Like maybe not necessarily giant anatomical differences, quote unquote giant atomical differences, but like differences, like everyone's puberty is different, for example. And we tried not to pat ourselves on the back too much, but it was easy to get a pat on the back as a young assumed boy growing up, to be okay with that sort of thing, and especially not to make fun of anyone for like being on their period or whatever, you know? Because it's, I don't know, a little dehumanizing. Huh. Such a surprise. And there is an expectation that if you are a person that has periods, especially of the I'm mincing my words a little bit here, because if you're on feminizing HRT, you can experience quote period-like symptoms. And if you talk to a lot of trans femmes, you will be told that yeah, it doesn't happen with everyone, but it's common. So that's why I was saying non-bleeding periods. Though, you know, some people will be like, well, if there's no blood involved, then it can be considered a period. And then you fall into the logical trap of you're essentializing again. Just like when people were like, oh, a woman is someone who does X, Y, and Z, and not even like taking into account that there are a lot of people who, for example, are AFAB but don't menstruate, or have a what we would call a light flow, so maybe a bit of spotting. There are folks that don't experience really strong period symptoms, regardless of being AFAB or AMAB. And like, things are complicated and nuanced. So like, yeah, having a period or not is not determined on whether or not you're a girl or a woman or whatever. It's just you have a certain body. But too long didn't read. There was such a low bar that so many people were patting us on the back as a kid for being an AMAB person who had a bit of fucking empathy. And I mean, maybe related to incontinence, the experience of like having a period for the first time, or having a period and you're not protecting, you're not prepared for it, and like, you know, staying in underwear, something somewhat like an accident, maybe bodily fluids in a chair or something. There's an embarrassment to that we do identify with, because we have had continence accidents, and we've been very good when we were younger at hiding them from everyone involved. And so like, it wasn't such a weird thing to us for that reason too. Huh. Didn't expect I would go on a tangent about periods, but here I am. There's a lot of good options of Baldur's Gate 3, and one that lets you kick one of your love interests in the balls, and yes, you can be gay as fucking Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, that's one of the big things about Baldur's Gate 3, that you can be gay and you can be very sexual. To the point that there are people that were complaining that it was too sexual. I haven't heard anyone explicitly like asexual complaining about it, but more like people of the more prudy variety. And it seemed like if you look at between the lines, a lot of them have a problem with the like, not just the sexuality, but like the extraordinary amount of consensual sexuality and like very pro-sex vibes that very much don't necessarily need to be queer to, you know, happen in any sort of context. But there is a strong link, I would say, between queerness and like free love, I'll say, you know? And so a lot of people wanted to be homophobic without being homophobic. So they were like, oh, this is too much sex, which feels really weird because the stereotypical modern gamer has no problem with sex and will get mad at a game for decreasing the amount of panty shots in the game. or reducing a character's breast size in the remake. So gamers in general are not prudes. So it seemed really weird that a lot of people playing a D&D based game on top of it all were complaining about sexuality in their game. They were really telling on themselves. I'm not joking about kicking one of your party members' love interest in the balls. They just let you do it in one interaction. You have normal options, and then you have an evil option to just do it. We did notice in watching other people play a little bit of Baldur's Gate 3 that kind of like, what was it, like Fear and Hunger? When you talk to someone, there's often an option to just fucking attack them, and I'm just like, god damn. Even your own party member, so I'm not really surprised. Wait, cis people exist? I mean, it's just a theory. A game theory. Okay, I'll stop. Wrong brand? Shut up. I'm gonna go. No, stay.
Thanks.
Thank you, Don. I got the white essence of pads. Scavenging and combat skills. You can increase certain combat stats by going to the city and scavenging. Depending on what character you choose, different stats will be increased. You go scavenging with the character by talking to them at night. Okay, I see. I'm just realizing, or thinking about the fact that in an apocalyptic scenario, we're gonna really struggle because on top of having to scavenge for HRT, we will also have to scavenge for incontinence products and scavenge for anti-anxiety medication, and scavenge for antihistamines, and scavenge for this, and scavenge for that, and damn, we're just really disabled. They weren't people anymore. Ah, very Walking Dead vibes. Yeah, they're just mindless monsters. Maybe they don't have control. Yay, comforting lies. No, but like, people complaining about there being gay stuff in Baldur's Gate 3 when it's not an obligatory thing. If your sessions in the game are turning gay, it's the fave your own making.
Does it really matter?
It does to me.
Don't be a hypocrite. It doesn't matter what you believe in. What matters is not failing.
What if I do fail? I mean, everyone grows from failure.
A failure.
You're not defined by one failure. Everyone falls. It's about getting back up.
Can you handle that? Failures aren't very popular.
You're not wrong. I won't say you're not, but even the best people or the best artists or the best friends fail sometimes. Fail hard. But even if you lose everything, that doesn't mean that it was a waste or that you shouldn't keep going or that you have to be defined by that forever.
And you probably will fail.
Oh, I know I'm gonna fail.
Have people stare at you, judge you.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can see the waistband of my dip. There's no way that there's someone not staring at that. Like, I understand that we're weird and to some people a little bit cringy, but to others, nah. Matter of fact, who the fuck are you? Glow boy. Headmate? Headmate confidant? On the Baldur's Gate 3 thing, I did hear recently that there was a glitch that they got out in a recent patch that actually made characters proposition you for sets way more often. So like, there was an aggressive amount of sexuality that was not planned. Which is funny though, because the game like came out early access before that patch happened. So it's funny that they didn't catch that, and it means that everyone who was playing it early access was just like, yeah, sets! Which I think is hilarious. Remember, you can unlock skills like Death Blow or Greatsword. Oh, I have 16 Black Essence and 4 White Essence. Ah, so many skill trees. I guess most of our stuff is gonna be healing. Probably not. People probably can't directly attack with me, which is kind of a shame. Okay. New arm. Hmm. Oh, I have new arm, and that's one of the prerequisites. I think I'm gonna take a page from people who play critical mode in Kingdom Hearts and wait so I can get endurance or once more. So I'll wait just a little bit longer. Oh, actually, that's nice. I need to check the time. 11. Yeah, it's not 11. It's not 11. It's 7:37. I'm gonna end stream soon because this was an extra special stream. Imagine when you were growing up, if you're old enough to remember this, and Yu Yu Hakusho would come on at like fucking 4 in the morning, and that's how they finished the last season of it. So if you weren't a fucking night owl or an insomniac, you couldn't actually finish it until you were able to watch it online. Welcome to my so-called life. So yeah, you got an early morning fluff. We will literally be streaming again in, well, like 3 hours. Like literally 3 hours. So I'll probably end up taking a nap. I won't jump immediately into this. It's actually Troubles Day today, so you should expect Goodbye Volcano High and the finale of Bomber Cyberpunk. And then I might, and after my head makes finish with those, we might be able to sneak in a section of an extra session of Eternights. I'm hoping to get far enough to meet all the confidants, but I might have to wait till next week to do that, considering the character that I want to romance seems to be the last one you unlock. Like, they're keeping the gay from me. Fuck them. How dare they keep the gay from me? You can't pray the gay away. Oh, I should definitely save. Saved. I could probably go straight to the dungeon since it's the daytime, which is probably a good idea. So yeah, I was gonna do a little bit more, but considering the gameplay loop and where I am right now, and only having 4 days left before this train is crashed into a fiery heap against the fucking wall, I guess I will stop procrastinating and turn off the game. So, thanks for watching. I really appreciate your time. It was great. And if you will humor me, I will find someone to raid, and we can give someone some good feelings.